We all want to have a summer where we can see our loved ones and invite friends over for barbecues. We can have that summer. We can have a one-dose summer.
Is Canada ready for a one-dose summer? And what does that even mean? Hi, I'm Brian, political columnist with the Toronto Sun. I can't tell you how many times I've seen or heard that quip from Justin Trudeau. We're ready for a one-dose summer and then a two-dose fall. It's going to be great. Everything's awesome when you're part of a team. Except, what does a one-dose summer actually mean? Probably not much other than a clever marketing quip dreamt up by Trudeau and his team in the PMO, but it has nothing in relation to medical or scientific data other than, well, keep measures in place. We are in a difficult situation, folks. The idea that we are going to get back to normal this summer due to most of us being able to get at least one dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, that's not going to happen. The federal government is saying that 75% of us have to have at least one dose before we start loosening restrictions, but that won't mean a repeal of all restrictions. And then there's the fact that we are going to, well, not get second doses until sometime into the fall, at least in most of the country. Thank goodness there's Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe willing to push back on Justin Trudeau's one-dose summer comments.
You know, the fact of the matter is we're not going to have a Trudeau summer here in Saskatchewan. We're going to have a one-dose spring, quite likely a two-dose summer, as we are planning to have second doses available to everyone in the province by sometime in the middle of July.
Now, as Moe went on to say after those comments, it's not as if you turn on the economy on a dime. You've got to reopen gradually. One, to give businesses an opportunity to ramp up, to scale up to where they were before, but also to make the public feel like they are not being inundated, to make people feel comfortable. That is a very real thing. And then there's the fact that, well, second doses are going to go out slowly. It's taken us 5 months to get to the point where just 50% of adults 18 plus have one dose. It's not as if we will suddenly, in a month or two, end up giving everyone second doses. Here's what the Ontario government put out in their recent presentation. Their priorities are going to start off with transplant patients and cancer patients, fully understandable. But then check out this line at the bottom saying that, well, availability of second doses will really determine who gets what when. This is not going to be an easy process. And all of it comes down to one simple fact. Justin Trudeau and the Trudeau Liberal government did not get enough vaccines quick enough. They did not get them early enough. We did not get them in sufficient quantities. The United States is ready to open up. Almost 59% of their population has had at least one dose. Just shy of 45% have had two doses. Before we get to 75% of the population having one dose in this country, they'll be well past more than 50% of their population having both doses. In the United Kingdom, they're already opening up. In Israel, they have opened up. These are the world leaders, and we are a laggard and continue to be a laggard in terms of being able to open up. So the one-dose summer that Trudeau is talking about, well, all it puts me in mind of is that 1980s hit from Bananarama, Cruel Summer. Because in reality, folks, that's what we're going to be dealing with. Let us know what you think. Drop a line down below, comment, share this on Facebook, on Twitter, email it out to your Aunt May and Whitby, get the word out, and make sure you hit the subscribe button.